Welcome back to the RV Rundown. I'm your host, Barry, and this is the segment where we show you a hot new floor plan that's available on the market today. I'm standing inside a brand new 2023 Alliance Paradigm 382 RK. This thing's super cool. It's built with full-time living in mind. It has 4 slides. It's 41.5 feet long tip to tail, and it weighs north of 14,000 pounds dry, so it is not small. But if you're going to be living in an RV, I think this is an awesome way to go. I want to get started right here in the kitchen, where we've had some decor changes moving into 2023. They put in the two-tone cabinetry, which really splits the top of the kitchen and the bottom of the kitchen apart, makes it look really splendid. There's loads of counter space in here. You could prep a Thanksgiving meal. Speaking of Thanksgiving meals, we have a residentially sized oven here with a 4-burner stove up top. That thing you really could put a turkey into. Nice big microwave up above that. We've got soft close hinges on our cabinetry. I think that's really cool. No more slamming those. Again, storage is the name of the game. It's everywhere. And something new for this year that I'm not personally super familiar with is a Norcold DC fridge. So this is not gas electric. It's not residential. This is a DC refrigerator. Norcold claims that it can run for up to 27 hours on a single battery charge. It has a big freezer compartment down low with multiple drawers too. I think this thing is awesome in place of the typical residential fridge that we see in RVs today. If storage around all of this wasn't enough, they've included a pantry here. It has lights that automatically come on when it opens up, so those are on a sensor, and they've left a little bit of depth here for getting in a broom or like a stick vacuum cleaner. That's an awesome space for all kinds of storage needs. As we push out of the kitchen, we walk along this big slide, which I at 6'3" can walk into. It contains a little bit of our living room, but also our dinette. Below it, if you notice, there are no legs, so it's easy to slide in and out of. I can see using this as a desk. If you did have guests over, we have the option of bringing out 2 folding chairs that come with the unit. This is set up with these big atrium windows. I love these things. They let me see clean out into the patio side of my RV and awesome views if I've got them. Our living room. This thing is big thanks to opposing slides here. We have 3 different couches. 2 of them are trifolds that open up and allow for beds. That's really cool. Across from our entertainment center, we have recliners. So potentially you could easily sleep 4. You could maybe sleep a small kid on the recliners as well, so maybe 5 guests depending on their height. Our entertainment center right here is this big Ultra HD flat screen TV. This at first I noticed was kind of sitting inside the slide hub there, which is a little weird if you're sitting down on the couch, but it is on an arm, so it can move out and over and adjust to allow everyone to have a great view. There's a Bluetooth head unit down low, which connects to our outside and our inside speakers, and we can run that with our phone. Below that, electric fireplace. That thing puts out a lot of heat and can save you on some gas cost in the wintertime. As we push up and around, something I think is really cool here, this is a 1.5 bath floor plan. So we have a half bathroom right here across from the door as soon as we step up inside the vehicle. It has some extra storage, a vanity, those nice epoxy poured countertops, and all of that is right by our main control center, which is next to the door as soon as we walk through. All controlled by rocker switches. Every individual switch works for lights. There's no fumbling with an app here. You're gonna walk in, you're gonna hit a button, and it's gonna do what you want it to do. Again, storage being the name of the game, we've got coat closet and some extra shelving closets above and beyond. And this is prepped for a generator. We've already got all the controls in the box up front. We can take a look at that when we go outside. But this is gonna be an easy install because it's all pre-wired and ready to go. Hopping up onto the upper deck, we get into our bedroom. Now, something that's cool about this bedroom is that we have Opposing slides, once again, a shallow one for our chest of drawers and other things, and then a nice deep one for our king bed. It provides a lot of space at the foot of the bed. It also allows for room to walk around it. We've got little nightstands with charging stations on either side. All of our doors are sliding style doors, so they don't swing in and out, impeding any walking around. The vanity that's at the foot of the bed gives us a spot to sit down and put on our shoes at the beginning of the day, as well as having some other hidden storage like junk drawers and things of that nature. It's really pretty cool. Again, Ultra HD TV up high, entertainment options are abound. And keeping this thing cool is not a problem because it is equipped with 3 high-efficiency air conditioners. Pushing into the very, very front, we hit the bathroom. This thing is massive. I'll remind you guys, I'm 6'3", I have plenty of space above my head, and we've got loads of room for prepping in the morning. Look at all this counter space. I really do like how these new epoxy poured countertops are coming out. They look almost like stone. I think it's a really cool addition for having a lightweight counter that allows for lots of storage on and around it. Again, medicine cabinets, things of that nature. Just more room to put stuff. Nice little windows with privacy shades so that we can look out in the morning as we prep. We have a standard foot flush toilet. Luckily, it's a high one. It has the soft close lid on it. And our shower is really impressive. This thing is big. At 6'3", I'm not even hitting the ceiling. I can get into the skylight though to move around. There's a great teak bench to sit on. It's capable of supporting, I believe Alliance said 300 pounds. And they're giving us an awesome head unit here that's adjustable. So this can point up and down. Notice that I am like in the stream right here. Most RV showers is hitting me directly in the chest at 6'3". They provided us a place to put soap and other things. Overall, this bathroom is awesome, but it's still hiding something that we haven't taken a look at. A walk-in closet. Tell me this is not crazy. Look at this. I am, again, 6'3", huge guy. I'm inside of this closet. It's prepped for a washer dryer. We can put a stacking set of units in here. So doing laundry on the go is not going to be an issue. There's all kinds of storage all the way around. And they've done some kind of slick things like putting in this hamper. I think that's really cool. Now, before we go outside, I want to pop back downstairs, close up the slides, and let's take a look at it that way. There it is. All right. So we're all in, and I don't have access to much. I can get into my living room just fine. If I wanted to get into the kitchen, you either have to squat down and climb under the table or send a little kid through. I can tell, though, that we can access the fridge, at least partially, and definitely that pantry if somebody could crawl through there. Which harkens back, it makes me think of a feature that I believe used to be on Redwood, where this desk would actually rotate and turn, or the table, I should say, would rotate and turn into a desk. Alliance, maybe that's something you should do. I don't know. Other than that, we have access to the half bath that's up front. That is directly across from the door as soon as we come up and in. And then the bedroom's not really that accessible. You could crawl over the bed and get up to the bathroom, but that's about how it is. Let's open everything back up. Let's jump outside and check out some of the features there. The new 2023 Alliance shares a lot of luxury features with its predecessors on the exterior. Starting right here at the entrance, we have that Lippert solid step. We've seen this before. This is the 4-step variation. It's on a strut assist, so it goes up and down with ease. You're not muscling that thing into place, and the feet are adjustable for uneven terrain. They put a big grab handle on here, so it's easily reachable even by somebody who might be a little more elderly or frail. Getting up and down those steps is going to be a breeze. Over here we have our outside storage, and thanks to the 101-inch wide body and the extra length that we have up top, we have a huge massive pass-through. In addition to that, they put a spray port out here so that we can hose off bikes or dirty shoes, and an LP port down low, so if we wanted to run a gas grill, we could. At the very front, we have saddlebag style storage for our LP tanks. We have one on this side and one on the other, hence saddlebags. Pushing back towards the back, as I'm walking along the sidewall, notice we have two very big electric awnings. These give us so much covered patio space. I think that's an amazing addition to a coach of this size. This has the performance running gear from Alliance on their benchmark chassis. They've done some cool things like reinforcing all of the connection points down there. They put power on the sidewall because you never know when you're going to need it. And this has been optioned in with slide toppers from the factory. At the very back of the coach, we have a receiver hitch down low. This has 4-pin trailer wiring, so you could conceivably tandem tow something here, but this is really more meant for just some extra storage or a bike rack. We're pre-wired for a backup camera. There's a ladder leading up to the fully walkable roof, and on that roof you'll find those 3 ACs we talked about earlier, vents, as well as a solar panel that's hooked up to a 40 amp Renogy charge controller, and that's going to keep all of our 12-volt systems topped off and ready to go. Here at the very back on the off-door side, notice that we have our plumbing connections for the gray tank on the kitchen. This is a loaner right here, so we've got another point that we're going to need a Y fixture for hooking this back up to the main sewer connection. Also of note that we have 6 points of hydraulic level up here. Those run at the touch of a button. Super cool. There's that slide that we have in our living room, and just past it, we're going to find our other points that drain off the bathroom. So this is your secondary sewer connection right here, just forward of our axles. This is the water heater, the primary heater, and then access again to that pass-through storage is huge. And we have a small wet bay here. And this is where we're going to pull our tanks to drain them out, as well as switch from city water to tank water, and also be able to winterize our system, all from that one little station with a convenient light in it and ways to run up through the base of the frame. The other saddlebag storage that we talked about is right here. And then next to that, we have controls for our hydraulic level up system, which brings us around to the front cap. Now below it, I'm going to open this up. We talked about it inside. We have the firebox for the generator. So this is all pre-prepped. All we have to do is pop out the inserts in the floor, hook up the wiring, and you have an LP generator ready to rock and roll. Our Renogy system and batteries are contained in there as well. We have a Rotaflex Kurt pin box. This has an escutcheon plate on it that's really going to help with chucking going up and down the road anytime you have all those little ridges in a concrete highway. We've all experienced them. This helps dampen that immensely. And check out the new 2023 graphics from Alliance. I think that's pretty cool. They've changed it up a little bit. Similar light patterns to what we've seen before. All in all, I think it's a really great look. You guys, I hope you've enjoyed this tour of this brand new Alliance floor plan. We really think it's pretty cool. You should check it out at southernrv.com or come visit us in person in McDonough. Be sure to like and subscribe to all of our social media, especially our YouTube channel. We could really use the followers. We thank you in advance if you do. And until next time, guys, happy camping.